Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally and further strengthen your brain and your heart coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to Great Days. Now today I am actually going to cover an astrological event that has been taking place at least since the 2nd of August to the 6th, but I decided to actually cover it on the 6th. And today I'm just going to explain the astrological event or the transit, and then I'm going to also explain how it is influencing us during this time, and maybe what we will see as well from this transit. So today's video is Sun Squaring Uranus. So, the astrological event of the Sun squaring Uranus has actually been taking place since the 2nd of August, and it actually kind of ends today. But I decided to cover it today because why not, you know? And the Sun squaring Uranus, it is actually a very, very liberating and enlightening transit for each and every one of us in our own right, okay? Because the sun actually represents the expression of our self or our individuality or even our ego, surface level mostly. And Uranus is the planet all about liberation. It is all about awakening. It is all about enlightenment. It is even technological as well, and it is very, very electrical as well. And it is actually the planet that rules Aquarius. So Aquarius is known for its innovation as well as Uranus. Aquarius is also known for its technological expansion, just as Uranus is. And Aquarius is also known for its rebelliousness or its humanitarianism. You know, all of these areas of life, Uranus will actually bring the energies of as well. So the sun is actually in Leo right now, and Uranus is actually in Taurus right now, and they are forming a perfect 90-degree angling. And when two planets come to form a 90-degree angling within the zodiacal wheel, or two celestials, this is what we call a square. It's an astrological aspect. And when two planets come to square each other, or two celestials come to form a 90-degree angle on the zodiacal wheel, it actually brings in a very action-oriented type of energy, okay? And basically this can actually bring in some conflicting energies between the sun and Uranus, or the two celestials, which are forming the 90-degree angle, okay? So with the square, the sun should actually be kind of conflicting with the Uranus energies and it should actually be very action oriented as well. And this basically means that we are going to naturally be expressing ourselves surface level through our individuality as an ego with more Uranus energies, right? The expression of maybe coming into liberation, or maybe even a sense of enlightenment will come to us, or even a process of awakening due to the fact that Uranus is the planet of awakening, or even a sense of innovativeness, or even some rebelliousness here and there, to capture that enlightenment for ourselves, or that liberation, or even humanitarianism, to further bring about the liberating process of ourselves, or even the awakening process, because humanitarianism is actually something that will actually naturally bring you to a process of liberation, to the fact that it actually completely frees you inwardly, and then literally frees everybody else around you as well. So that is actually some Uranus energy coming to express itself from the 2nd of August to the 6th, or today. And basically, like I said, it is going to be action oriented, meaning it is going to be highly active or dynamic in the sense of expressing the Uranus energies from our sun. And it can get conflicting, and it can be filled with tension as well. And I have personally been seeing this all throughout the astrological transit myself. It has been a very action-filled or even tension-filled process, and it has all been for liberation, though, mind you. It has all been for my enlightenment, and my individual awakening that I have been actually chasing. And basically it has been resulting in conflict between one another, due to the fact that everybody during this time is chasing their own enlightenment, or even their own liberation in their own way, and that's how it can influence us differently. We are all basically acting off of the same code, that we are in a process of awakening due to the Uranus energy, but however, we are all we are all having to walk a different path, and the end result is going to be enlightenment, or liberation, or freedom. Okay, and basically we are all walking a different path. So when we come to enlighten ourselves or liberate ourselves differently, it can come to be conflicting. And this is the Sun Squaring Uranus energies. Okay, very action oriented, and also conflicting and tension filled, in the way that we are all chasing a different liberating process, but it is all going to bring us liberation in the end, or freedom. Uranus is also known for its sudden change. So basically there is a lot of things that are suddenly coming up to change the course of where we were deciding or thought to be at the end of this process of liberation. Basically what I mean by that is that during this time from the 2nd of August to the 6th, there could have been a specific goal that you had in mind, or a specific destination that was actually going to free up some space for you. But the Uranus energies will actually bring you to change very, very suddenly due to the electrical nature of it. And further, this will actually have you come into a sudden change, like I said, and then everything will kind of be stirred up. And this is also coming from those squares, or the square of the Sun and Uranus, so very simple astrological event for you guys today. I basically talked about how it influences us. Everybody is chasing their own liberation. Everybody is coming into a process of awakening in their own path, or their own right. So everybody will be influenced by these same divine light codes for themselves. Everybody is chasing freedom, and everybody wants to be free, and everybody everybody wants to be enlightened, everybody wants to be awakened, you know, but everybody is taking a different path as well, and this can actually create conflict in an action-oriented sense throughout people's liberating processes. And there is even sudden change involved in taking a certain path to lead to a certain destination or liberation as well. So it all also ties in with the Mercury Cazimi and the Sun opposing Saturn. The Sun opposing Saturn will actually have us questioning authority, and it will actually have us contracted and limited in nature for a maturing or disciplining process. And this actually kind of just puzzle pieces right in with the Sun squaring Uranus, due to the fact that we might be feeling those limitations or those contractions due to the Sun opposing Saturn, and having us further in a process of maturity or discipline, you know. And that process of discipline or maturity can actually act as a jump pad, or basically a propelling into that liberation that Uranus can bring, you know, that path of enlightenment, or that path of awakening that Uranus can bring can literally just blossom out from those Saturn energies with the Sun opposing Saturn. So yeah, it all fits in, you know. Astrology is literally what is guiding us, because the celestials are literally masses that are literally bigger than what we can imagine sometimes if we are breaking the laws of physics. And then our physical bodies are literally having to be basically put into a certain fluctuation by the energies that they are bringing down to the earth. The earth is completely influenced by the other celestials making up the solar system. So if the earth is influenced completely by the other celestials, then the people on the earth, or humanity, are completely influenced by the celestials as well. And that is just a recapitulation or a recap on how astrology actually influences us individually and collectively here on the earth. So I do thank you guys for watching, and I hope you did enjoy the video today. Subscribe over here to the left of me and help me reach 50 subs. Drop a like on the video below me and support the channel once again. Generate some static electricity from the ethereal body or your spatial body. It needs to be strengthened and realized for the collective rise in consciousness. I love you guys. Have a great day, and peace out.